You realize deep way under the surface, and like a fire needs coal in the furnace, this is your goal that makes it all worth it. This is your why that gives you your purpose. Let's go. Thoughts can keep you down, pushing deep until you drown, or they can keep you up strong, focused on the now. Glass half full, or has it been emptied out? Well, that's all up to you and your mind. Do you doubt anything, everything, not a thing? Make my thoughts work for me, manifest what I need, what I want, what I see. I could be anything, I attract all the things that I see. I believe I'll achieve as I breathe in and out again and again. I don't doubt, I sit and I plan, and I found out that I can execute if I'm driven, if I listen, if I learn all the wisdom. Read some books, something written, watch the best, teach a system I invest. Never hidden, I ain't scared, ain't no chicken, I take dares. I'll be winning, you get back what you're giving. Find the reason that you're living, what you're good at, all your gifts and what you love. Take a risk and find out what you've been missing. Yeah. You realize deep way under the surface, and like a fire needs coal in the furnace, this is your goal that makes it all worth it. This is your why that gives you your purpose. You realize deep way under the surface, and like a fire needs coal in the furnace, this is your goal that makes it all worth it. This is your why that gives you your purpose.
Pals, GRC Mafia. We are here to break down barriers, foster collaboration and community, working towards a more secure future for everybody. Definitely a learning and growing environment. This is our Friday AMA open stage, open discussion. So whatever you guys would like to talk about, typically we'll go through and share like our weekly wins and so forth. I'm going to go ahead and drop the stage link right now if you guys would like to come up. You guys do not have to turn on your video. If you just want to join and just turn on your microphone, that's perfectly okay as well. I personally really prefer it that method, not only for the collaboration aspect, but then also that's a lot of typing. You guys are welcome to hang out in chat though. If you guys want to share your social media or resources throughout, the best place to do that is going to be through our Discord server. So that's also going in chat there as well. You can go over to the live chat channel on our Discord server and share any resources or your social media so you can connect with the rest of the community as well. YouTube will not allow you to publish those links through the YouTube chat itself. Don't share anything that you don't want to be public. It is definitely on the internet and live. If you happen to do so, reach out to me on Discord, LinkedIn, or contact@studygrc.org. And then, yeah, just share useful resources, ask questions. What are your guys' weekly wins and so forth? And yeah, that's what it's all about. I think that pretty much concludes that portion. We do have Brews and Hacks joining us next Thursday for what if math doesn't actually mean math or otherwise. Something around like using math for reasoning. I don't know. Math's not really my favorite subject, but we do have that next Friday. And then we also have cyber research the following Friday, talking about, go make a friend, which is like a whole philosophy of his, along with his own personal account of such as well. So those are the next 2 Thursday meetings that are coming up. Did I say Friday? Because I'm Thursdays. B-Dubs is saying that I said Fridays, but both of those are on Thursdays. So the first 2 Thursdays of every single month we have talks. And so the 7th and the 14th are those talks. Bam. And yes, I see you in the backstage here, Priceless Pancakes. But yeah, let me go ahead and adjust over here. Oh, and then also I'll do this for probably like the rest of this month. We're not pursuing any paid sponsorships or otherwise. Instead, what we're doing is we're just collecting like ad rolls and so forth for $0 and just trying to bring some awareness to other awesome creators that are out there in the space as well. Let me...
Do you love cybersecurity and GRC? Do you like analogies stretched further than my hairline? Then do I have a channel for you. Hi, my name is Cameron, also known as Cam, and I want to invite you to check out and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Cam Gaudet, where I dive into various topics, frameworks, terms, and foundational knowledge within the broad categories of cybersecurity and GRC. I'm passionate about these things and about taking complex concepts and making them more easily understandable, more easily defined. Everyone is a nerd about something, so come, nerd, learn, and grow with me.
All right, and then let me go ahead and pull Priceless Pancakes up here. You know, the CMMC nerd over here putting together a whole spreadsheet and all. How's it going? Is all right, I guess. Oh gosh. Are you on here, Priceless Pancake? I don't hear you. Yeah, Cam's okay. I mean, it depends on the day. Yeah, exactly. Nerd and learn. I think he did a really good job. We definitely went over the top on that one. Yeah, I don't hear your microphone or otherwise, Priceless Pancake.
There we go. Okay.
Now it works.
Walked around when my computer restarted last night.
How many years of
Whoa,
that
what?
just did me dirty. Wow. I was just about to say, how many years of IT does it take to not have audio issues, and then my microphone cut out? that was really bad timing.
Honestly, that was great timing.
That was horrible. Wow. Anyways, how's it going?
So
You just dropped that entire spreadsheet a little bit ago.
yeah, I just figured it was something that, honestly, I forgot this was happening today, and I got the alert, and I was like, oh, sweet, now I'm going to jump in too and say what's up. But yeah, no, that's just something I've been kind of working on the side at work and at home for a while. I figured, you know, anyone trying to get into it could get a good look at it and just figure it out. Because the hardest part I found when I was starting was trying to decipher what the actual heck they wanted, and then also come up with evidence for it. So I figured it was, you know, just something good, because the evidence is something that, like, a lot of it, you know, some of it's Azure, some of it's on-prem. So it just kind of depends on your situation, but it's just, you know, examples in general. So the goal is that it helped me learn stuff by doing it. And since I've already done it, someone can use it as a template to do it for themselves, or just use it, you know?
Yeah. I couldn't, I mean, you definitely put some time into this, that's for sure.
So I think it was 2 months.
Yeah, Priceless Pancakes dropped this spreadsheet in the GRC discussions chat in Discord a little while ago. And yeah, it has the 171R2, it looks like, along with evidence examples and a bunch of other like key tips. Like, he's filled in a bunch of different spots in here. System information.
And on the scoring sheet, the scoring does actually work too. So if you go in there and you go to the column that says like implemented or not, if you go in and mark one of those as implemented, not there, and one over under state. So that little drop down next to it, if you change that to implemented, the score up there will change. Yeah.
So
it goes,
fancy.
Yeah, and I will say I didn't make that part. This was a template that I got from someone else. I'm the worst Excel GRC person you'll ever meet. I don't even like it, but it's so useful. So I do things a bit like I told you. I do it to make it work, not necessarily look incredible.
Yeah,
but
no, I get it. I wasn't trying to be too hard on you.
Oh no, I know you're just giving me a hard time. I was messing back.
I went through like, I actually took training for formatting in Excel, just because like I had to upskill on Excel, because it, like, I knew some of the basics. But like, I actually spent like a month and a half just working on Excel courses that largely focused on formatting.
I figured at some point I'm probably going to need a little bit more Excel information, and when that time comes, I'll do it then, because I don't have time now.
Yeah.
When the time comes, the time comes. It is not right now.
Yeah, there was I have a hard time recommending it, but I did like the course content, but it is on the pricier side.
For what?
For the Excel courses that I took.
Oh, the Excel ones. Yeah. I'm sure I can find them on Udemy for $15 or on YouTube for free.
Oh God.
Hey man, I will die on the hill that I love Udemy. I will die on that hill. Udemy gave me the training I needed to be where I am today and made it affordable.
And knowing how much you're responsible for, I'm not sure how that makes me feel, but
hey, it's worked out so far, ain't it?
I know.
I've been a one-man show for 6 years.
Oh God.
So far, so good.
I don't think it was Udemy that's the problem. I don't even see it on my LinkedIn anymore. I don't know why. I was trying to, because it's Maverick like Analytics or something like that. That I had looked at before, but I don't even see it on there anymore.
Freaking docking station.
There's also like another awesome CMMC resource that I found not too long ago.
Oh, nice. Today, actually, this morning, while you're looking for that, I think I told you, I went and had coffee with one of the guys over at Summit 7 that does their podcasts and stuff, and that was really awesome.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, really, really good guy. And honestly, it was just one of those, like, just a conversation, like, hey, let's network. Let's just meet up, get to know each other. I think right after this one, it starts the moment this ends, I'm going over to the Q&A stream they have that he's on as well. But
they have the call in on Fridays. So Summit 7, you could actually call the phone number and actually ask questions and they'll answer it live.
It's like how IT career questions used to do it back in the day.
It's awesome. Yeah, they've been doing that for a while now.
Yeah, it's really nice. Actually, one of the things he talked about was he was like, we might actually, he's like, can I actually ask you? Because he's like, we've been focused so hard. It's been 7 years of Here Comes CMMC. We realized recently, what are we going to podcast when CMMC is here? So I was giving him a little bit of feedback. I told him just kind of, what I think is basic GRC, or not basic, but just general GRC. And then go through each CMMC control one by one in a video or in multiple videos and explain what they mean, exactly what they mean, give evidence.
So, and I also have you here, but like before you had said that it's a long story, but most people are not even worried about R3 yet for the 171.
Yeah.
I've still seen that in some of the resources that are out there though. So I was
That's because people don't know what they're doing.
Okay. All right.
It exists out there for other frameworks for using it, but not CMMC.
Oh, wow.
We'll get an update at some point. I imagine CMMC, well, now it's not even called CMMC 2.0 anymore. It's just called CMMC. But what I would consider CMMC 3.0, more than likely, we're going to go up to Rev 3. Actually, one of the things that I have to do when I'm using when I was building that list, one of the things I did was, like I said in the chat, once I was completely done with my examples, I would go into chat or into Copilot and say, here's my examples, check them and tell me if you think I'm missing anything, right? Just to make it, a double check. And, excuse me, let me get a drink, something in my throat.
Yeah, and this is the other resource that I ended up finding recently. So cmmcwiki.org.
Have you seen the CMMC Center of Awesome?
It sounds familiar. The COA?
Yeah.
Their website's down for maintenance.
Oh, is it? Okay. I was about to say, their website's wacky, dude. It reminds me of like a very early 2000s, like underground website.
Yeah.
The fact that you open it up and there's just a giant picture of Uncle Sam giving you the bird.
Yeah, I have their toolkit that they have.
Nice.
But yeah, they have it marked down here late July or early August. So the site should be coming back online here soon.
Yeah, it's a good resource. The CUI Discord's good as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the CUI Discord I think is like the absolute best place to go.
Which is funny because I never go there, but that's just because I never post there because every time I go, it's just like, oh, the answer's already right there, which is great.
Yeah. It's true.
I think the funniest thing was that back when I first started, before it was when they were just decided, like it was back in CMMC 1.0 when they just realized that people were lying about their compliance, which I don't know why. I'm just, never mind. not going
there today.
Not going there today.
Yeah, like I just like this wiki page in particular. I think they did a really good job. Plus they're keeping it up to date, it looks like.
So what is it? Mike, scroll back to the top again. It's just like it just is it a wiki page like in general, or because I'm not seeing the URL, so I'm just curious.
Oh
what,
yeah,
like,
yeah, no worries. Yeah, it's just cmmcwiki.org, and so
okay,
it's mostly just like, oh, this is where you get the information, and then they provide some like guidance along with it as well.
perfect.
So
I
it's like
like
a
that.
really good resource to just go to get some of the basics on it and know where to go from there. They do have some of these different tool guides too, like the assessment methodology behind
Yes,
it.
I love the fact that they have those linked there, because
Yeah.
otherwise you're running down the CUI registry, you're running down the CFRs, you're running down the default. Like,
I
it's
think that's
less
one of the
fun.
most confusing parts about the CMMC aspect, is because it's like what, 4 different organizations that you have to pull from.
Was not necessarily organizations, just locations. It's all DoD,
Yeah.
but like, well, I guess technically NARA is technically a different organization, but NARA is the baseline. You typically want to use the DoD version anyways. So pretty much, it's all pretty much from the DoD and the CFR, and the CFR clauses that we use are DFARS clauses of the CFR, which means it's still DoD.
Yeah. Let's see. And Rania says it's like calling a radio station and asking for a song request. Yeah, that's what it is. I think it's really awesome that they do that. I mean, they've been streaming about CMMC for years now.
Space Tacos, the homie, Udemy.
Oh gosh. Hey, if it works for you.
It works for you to me.
Oh god. Yeah, I got some of the free stuff on there. I purchased a couple different courses and whatnot, and I never really got that much value out of it, so I really gave up on it. But
I think it really depends on what you're trying to learn. Like, if you're trying to learn GRC off there, you're probably not going to have a good time. But if you're trying to learn like Network Plus, Security Plus, CISSP, typical certs, it's awesome.
I think the biggest issue that I came across is the fact that you can get one course and it could be halfway decent, but then you get another course and it's absolutely horrible. Like they don't have
that does happen.
Control.
Yep, that absolutely does happen.
On the bright side, really turned me off on it.
Yeah, on the bright side, their refund policy is really solid. Like, if you don't like a course, you can get your money back. Like, it's not difficult.
For how cheap I am, I actually should look into refund policies.
Yeah, like their refund policy is not that bad. If you go on there and get one you don't like, it's like, oh well, I'm just gonna not do that. Right, my money back. Oh
yeah, and I also
I gotta pick this phone call real quick.
Yeah, no worries. I also dropped the link for that Summit 7 that's coming up after this stream here. It looks like yeah, it literally starts when we end, so 41 minutes. But I'm also dropping the stage link if anybody else wanted to come up here. Let's see. PBO's hopping in chat. Hey, PBO, we still need to get your ad roll as well. Here, let me pull that out. This is an AMA, so ask questions in chat here. A wild B-dubs may even pop on stage. Oh, geez. Space Tacos defending you, Demi. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. I was going to pull that up. Maverick. Analytics. If it loads. Yeah, here we are. Let me pull this up on stage. So it's kind of hard for me to recommend it per se, because I would say that it is a little on the pricey side, but I think the training was really, really good that they had here. So I'll drop the link to their website as well. Yeah, so like the starter plan that they have for free, like it's very, very limited. But otherwise, it's what, $34 a month if paid annually, or $49 a month if paid monthly. But you do get badges. They do have like badge credentials. And then also like the way that they have their courses set up, it's all hands-on. So you literally watch the videos that walk through, and then you download the assets for the spreadsheets and literally go through and follow what they're doing. And then they have built-in exercises as well that says, oh, hey, in this module, this is all the stuff we learned. Now go through to, sheet number 10 and, apply what you've learned. And so then they have an unformatted, ugly spreadsheet, or, you have to do formulations or otherwise to practice hands-on. And then the cool thing with that is then you also have that as a project after the fact. So then you could take those, you know, hands-on labs that they provide you for Excel, and then also use that as a project there as well. And it looks like they also have
Sorry about that.
lifetime too. Oh, no worries, no worries. Didn't even realize you were gone. No.
Sounds about right. No one does.
But yeah, I think their platform's really good. Like, it's actually hands-on and so forth, and I liked it, but it is on the pricier side, I would say.
What is this platform? Maven. I've never heard of that one.
Yeah, Maven Analytics. So this is where I went through and did some of the training for Excel. And I was just saying that it's like really hands-on. They walk you through it on video. You download all the assets for you to look at as you go through the content. And then they also have hands-on labs that you actually do inside of the Excel sheet too. So then at the end of a module, they'll say, oh, go to sheet 10 and apply what you've learned. And then they have like weekly live meetings and so forth as well. But they have a lot that's in here. The downside is that it's $49 a month. So
jeez,
yeah,
that's
and
a little steep.
Yeah, and I mean, I worked on the Excel one. I think I did 2 of the Excel courses, and it took me almost 2 months to do those. But they have a lot in here, including like Power BI and MySQL and Python. So,
my first job out of college was it was one of those like temp to hire agencies, and the job was SQL, and I didn't last very long there. Not very good at coding in general. It's just my brain does not do the coding thing.
Well, hey, nowadays you could just vibe code it now.
Yeah, now we'll just vibe.
So I think it was through Black Hills. I don't recall whether it was Black Hills or Anti-Siphon, but one of the two. They had a, you know,
the vibe coding course.
Well, no, not yet.
I was going to say, please tell me they had a vibe coding course.
I could see it happening. They had the other day. They had somebody speak about, you know, like 30 tips for secure JavaScript, and like it's horrible because like 10, 15 years ago, I was way better at web development. That's the only programming languages I really got into is HTML, CSS, JavaScript. I did do some of the MySQL before as well. I've lost almost all of that just because I stopped doing it for so long. But yeah, that stuff's rough. And then also, like, I was remembering, I'm like, man, I've used like all of those before. Like document.write, she's like, never use it. I'm like, oh, well,
oh no.
yeah, I'm like, there's still a couple of sites that I did, you know, 15 years ago that are live.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, guess whose problem that's not? Yours.
Right. Exactly.
That someone else can deal with that.
Yeah. Sounds like a bug bounty now.
Right. So funny. God. Man, I'm
but
so
yeah,
happy
I'll have
it's
to pull that up and
Friday.
drop that too. I thought that was a really awesome stream. I would like to go through and actually take all of those tips because it was over 30 different like quick tips, and I think it would make a really good like cheat sheet.
Yeah. I love me some cheat sheets, man. I mean, that's literally what I posted earlier is a big cheat sheet. I love me some cheat sheets.
Yeah, and then Space Taco says only purchase
Yes.
on Udemy when courses are on sale.
Yes. And the reason, and I think I talked about it last time, but for anyone who didn't hear it, the reason is because 95% of the time their courses are on sale. But at like for 1 to 2 days a week, they have them at quote unquote full price. So you'll see them for like $125. And it's literally just a marketing ploy to where it makes it look like you're getting a good deal 90% of the time that you're on the website. But for the people that desperately want it, who don't know that trick, they're willing to spend the money. They spend it, and then the next day it's on sale. Right. So, yes, Space Tacos is absolutely correct. For the love of God, if it does not say on sale, do not buy it. Give it 1 to 2 days and just keep checking.
We also says that they use Udemy as well, but in conjunction with other learning platforms too, never by itself.
I don't see a
always
problem with
do
that. Yeah, I do the same thing. Like if I'm learning a Udemy course from, let's say, Mike Myers, I take all the notes from his course and then I go through, and anything that I wasn't 100% sure about or that I just want more on, I go find other resources for. Using one resource is a good way to screw up.
Yeah, I always try to find some type of video course for it, and then also a book And then also while I go through the material, I try to use AI to explain things to me differently. So then I can prompt. That's why I use the conversational speech so much, is because I'm like, I'm learning about, VPCs on AWS. Explain that to me as if I'm 5.
Right. That's exactly what when it's something really confusing, I'll literally say, explain to me like I'm a child.
Yeah. I just have that embedded in my system prompts now.
Yeah. You should have seen for that entire every time I wanted to check evidence, you only have so many prompts in Copilot before you have to start a new chat. So you should see how many chats I have in there that just there's like 30 chats in there that start with, for any question regarding CMMC or NIST SP800 171, only use Rev 2, not Rev 1, not Rev 3, only Rev 2.
Yeah. Go figure. What are your takes on this, Rania? We don't need no stinking badges.
As far as Udemy, or are we talking about analytics?
So
Whatever
I had
you
mentioned on Maven Analytics that you get badges from it. I don't know. If a course provides me badges, I'm more likely to actually go through and complete
Space Talk. I'm sorry. I just realized Space Tacos just dropped a reference from one of my favorite movies of all time. I have 3 copies of that movie. Please, Space Tacos, tell me that was an intentional reference. Please.
Yeah,
sorry, continue. That just caught. Sorry.
I would be more apt to finish something if I got something at the end of it. I like rewards.
So Udemy gives you the certificates. They don't give you like a badge, but you can download a certificate saying that you finished the class.
Yeah, but that's just a certificate. Everyone hands those out. I go make one.
I kind of equal it out to like getting a golden star.
Yeah, it's just saying you did, because all you got to do is hit complete on Udemy. All you got to do is check all of them, and you can still get the cert. You don't have to watch a single video.
Gosh.
Yep.
What about you, B-Dubs? I see you popped up.
Yeah, this is incorrect. We do need badges. They are a requirement.
They do nothing for me, man. Like, it really, for me, like, badges do nothing. It's like
when there's badges, I gotta collect them all. So
yeah, my LinkedIn is so out of date, but I literally just throw everything into a folder, and at some point I'll update everything. But yeah, like, I love the badges portion. Yeah, and Space Talkers did mean that.
Yes.
I asked for AI to explain it to me differently at different grade levels. I've done well at 7th to 8th grade level. So
that's a pretty solid level.
Oh man!
Now, if only I can get there for math.
I think every time I'm in this chat, I have a different reason to say that Space Tacos is after my own heart. It's happened every time I'm on live.
Hey, if you need to get there for math, I used to, or once upon a time, I taught 7th grade math, so I got you.
I can't math.
What is that in regards to? Are you talking about jackwagons?
No, you said you needed to get there for math, the 7th to 8th grade level.
Yeah.
The previous
she'll
comment.
teach you with her son.
Yeah.
What reference?
He's in 8th grade. Oh.
A 3rd grader could probably teach me math. And I would learn something.
I'll just have bring back that show. Me.
What was that show? Are you smarter than a 5th
smarter
grader?
Than a 5th grader, yeah.
Yeah, that
bring
is an
it back,
absolute
but for
trap.
everything.
Yeah, no, that show was bullshit.
They would ask questions that you wouldn't have needed to know except for 5th grade history, or something that's not relevant to everyday life.
Right. So it's like, are you smarter? I mean, well, yeah, I'm an adult who's lived for a very long period of time, but they just learned about Christopher Columbus.
Do I have
unfair.
Great memory recall? No.
But yeah, that seems a little unfair. There we go. My company's so weird. They want you to finish your time card like in the middle of the day on Friday. And I mean, I get it, but like, they're really trusting.
Oh gosh. What movie was that in regards to, though? I'm kind of curious. That reference that she threw out.
It is a movie called it's an older movie called Blazing Saddles.
Never heard of it. I'm not very
it's based in the
good at
West, and it's basically it's a comedy. It's a Mel Brooks movie. It's a comedy. And so at one point, basically, long story short, they get a black sheriff in this town to try to make the townspeople mad, and they're all treating him terribly because it's the 1800s. But he's so awesome at what he does, and he's so charming and fun and funny. The town ends up just loving him, and so they're fighting against like the bad guy, whatever. But it's so.
What was it called?
Blazing Saddles.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
So
I've never heard it.
It's really good. Like it's one of those movies where you have to go into it understanding that it is social commentary, though.
Yeah.
Like it's a comedy and it is social commentary. Like the stuff they're saying, that it's the equivalent of Django Unchained when they say stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's a time period thing, and it's a time period based movie. So there's going to be stuff like that. So as long as you know that it is making social commentary and that it is a positive movie.
Yeah.
It also has Gene Wilder.
1974.
Yeah, it has Gene Wilder in it.
Yeah, they do have it on Prime.
Dude, it's so I love that movie. Like it's bad, but it's great.
Oh gosh.
It's so funny because they use I'm not racist humor. That's not what I mean when I say this. They use humor that makes racists look idiots.
Or look like go idiots. Through and make a disclaimer for Priceless Pancakes now, just like we have for PBO.
Anytime he talks about Blazing Saddles.
Yeah, but like so that's what I want to emphasize. Like it's all jokes at racist expense.
Yeah, well, and also like you said, you referenced it to also like Django Unchained and so forth too.
So it's a very, but yeah, it's very funny though. It's like old school 70s Mel Brooks style, just comedy.
Sounds like a plan.
Young Frankenstein, dude. Yeah, everything he made was incredible. Space Tacos.
So is Young Frankenstein and Spaceballs?
That's Frankenstein. If you've seen it, you get the reference.
I've never heard any of those.
You've never seen Spaceballs?
No,
Oh my gosh!
What?
He lived under a rock his whole life.
To be fair, hold on. Let me take some heat off of you. I've never seen Princess Bride.
What's that? Failure.
Oh my!
Okay, well, never mind then. Wow. I tried to take heat off you, and you made it worse for you and me. Thanks, Chris.
I got to start taking notes here now. I'm going to take the transcript and be like, provide me a list of movies to catch up on.
Movies from the mid 90s to early 2000s. You just need to go catch up on pop culture.
Dude, I just found a giant, like the full size at a thrift store, a full size, like one of the posters that hung up in the movie theater, like lock boxes from Rush Hour 2.
A movie poster?
Yeah, just a big movie poster from Rush Hour 2, and they wanted like $2 for it. So I was like, well, now I have a movie poster from Rush Hour 2.
Yeah, don't look at me, just Googling Rush Hour 2 now.
Oh my god.
I could probably name like maybe 5 movies offhand.
Jeez. So I'm like a big movie person. Like movies are what I love movies. Like I went and saw the new Jurassic World recently. I liked it, by the way.
Great movie.
Yep, I'm going to see Shin Godzilla in 4K in theaters. So excited. I'm obsessed with Godzilla.
Went with his friend to see the new Jurassic Park.
It's good, man.
I didn't go. I let him go with his friend's mom and parents or whatever. Yeah. Well, he came home and I was like, oh, so how was the movie? Did you like it? And he's 8, for example. He's like, yeah, it was good. Well, the mom was texting me and she's like, yeah, he did really good at the movie theater. He got pretty scared on a couple of parts.
Honestly,
but of course, he came home and he was like, no, there's nothing scary in it.
They really went back to the scarier route to the first movie in this one. It's really good. I gave it a 7.5 out of 10 because there were a few things that were kind of like jarring and like some of the way some of the characters acted and stuff, but it was still so good. And they brought back the Spinosaurus, man. It's my favorite dinosaur in the world.
Well, that's my 4-year-old's favorite too, is the Spinosaurus. He has the one from Walmart from the movie.
I have the one from Walmart from the movie that moves its tail, the other design from Walmart that was an updated design not based off the movie, and I bought the Hammond collection Jurassic Park 3 that's like made to look super hyper realistic, and I have
Nerd.
five fossilized Spinosaurus teeth, and over 4 pounds of amber, and a bunch of it has mosquitoes and ants and ticks and bugs in it, and I shine it
Oh
and
my
turn it into
gosh.
jewelry.
That sounds like an addiction.
He's gonna start
But you can call
Jurassic
it a
Island.
collection. Yeah, exactly.
No, yeah, dude.
You
No,
you
my
just
I would have been
need
the
to
first
move
person
to
on that
Hawaii.
island.
I haven't seen the newest Jurassic Park, but at least that's one that I somewhat have heard of.
Yeah,
I
Jurassic
think
Park 1, 2, 3, and World were all at. And everyone craps on 3 and World, but they were still pretty decent. The
Well, so,
other
like-
2 World movies were terrible, and the newest one is the best one since Jurassic Park 3, I would say.
Well, and so what kind of threw me off is like the one that was done in 2022, which is Jurassic World Domination.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah.
That was real bad.
Dominion. Yeah.
Dominion
Yeah, like the graphics
and the
everything,
other
I was
one.
like, wow, this must have been like low budget or something in
Nope, it
comparison
was
to even the
incredibly high
original.
budget. They just want their money.
But yeah, I don't really watch like Space Tacos calls me out here that, you know, have failed me. I don't really watch very much TV or movies that much.
I don't like
typically.
I used to.
Yeah, like we'll start a movie, but it'll take a week to finish it because we only watch it while we like eat. That's it.
Let me
So-
see here. I want to see, is it still blurry? Okay, back there. I do collection things. It's blurry. How do I fix that? But that, I'm going to show my Spinosaurus.
You get your head out of the frame. So
Yeah,
you can
it's
focus on the
focused
back
on-
wall.
Yeah, it's focused on your head.
Hey, you might have a dinosaurs, but you know, I got a walrus.
Hell yeah. Okay, you can't see it, but there's a bunch of dinosaur toys over there.
Yeah, we have tons of dinosaur toys too, but they are, my 4-year-olds.
Yeah, they're mine, the 29-year-olds. I'll turn this off. Still got my hanging light I got to fix. A sick ass hanging light fixture. Oh, I've got so much stuff at my house that needs repair.
Hey, that just means you have stuff to do.
Put it on the honey-do
Did
list.
you open a ticket? There we go. I actually, I need to make more for my next conference, but I still have some stickers. They're Godzilla from Godzilla -1 chasing the little boat. And over the boat, it says users without MFA. And then on Godzilla, it says me.
Yeah, yeah, and this is what I started
love
pulling
that.
out every time my wife tries to give me like a honey-do list.
That's funny.
Your poor
Yeah.
wife.
Mine's not even a honey-do list. Mine's just
doesn't
we bought a house or a trailer that people decided to fix up themselves. So it looks nice, but half the electricity, like half the light fixtures don't work. Only one of the showers is usable.
What? So what is everybody's favorite movie? And you guys in chat, drop it in chat too. What is your guys' favorite movie? Because now I need to develop a list because I'm tired of getting called out.
Mars
This is like the
Attacks.
4th time. Mars Attacks? That one hasn't even come out before.
What? Oh yeah, it's very niche. It's Tim Burton, but it's like his most least known film. But it's the star power in that movie. It is insane. It's got Natalie Portman. It's got Jack Nicholson. It's got a boxer who was famous at that time. It's got Danny DeVito. It's got Michael J. Fox. Like, it is star-studded. And basically what it is, it's a movie based off the the sci-fi aliens Tops cards, like the cards from Tops. And he was like, I loved those cards, so I made it into a movie.
Bam. What about you, Rania? What's your favorite movie?
I don't know that I really have a favorite movie. I like a lot of movies, but they're all too different to compare to each other.
That's that's big. Big yes.
What about you, B-dubs?
Yeah, I'm with Rania on this one.
Oh, come on. You guys were throwing out all of these names and then all of a sudden nothing.
Hey, wait. B-dubs was not throwing out any names. Thank you.
Yeah,
But B-dubs was judging.
Yes, facts.
So
I was just agreeing. Yeah, I've seen those too. You should watch it.
yeah, he also says LOTR trilogy.
Lord of the
Lord of the
Rings.
Rings.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Everyone, I swear. Does anyone in here have power to
I'm
kick
just gonna
Chris?
stop talking. So, anyways, NIST.
Like, I know
Yeah,
we have a
so-
lot of acronyms, but everyone should know what LOTR is. Come on.
Hey, at least I've heard of Lord of the Rings before.
But not
That's true.
LOTR. Come on.
I had to
Hold on,
have
here's the
somebody
real
explain
question.
to me
Have
what
you
LOL
seen-
meant.
Have you seen Lord of
as
the
far as the
Rings?
game goes?
Chris,
What?
have you seen Lord of the Rings?
I
No.
don't believe so.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh.
Have you seen
I
I
Star
like
Wars?
how he can't confirm nor deny he did if he saw
One
it
of
or
the biggest
not.
issues for me is the fact that like I have a horrible recall of memory. So like if somebody like shares a GIF or something, I can identify like, oh, I've seen that in a movie before, but I don't know
Yeah.
the title and I don't keep track of actors.
That's how I am
So-
with musicians. I know that I'll love a song, and if I really like the artist, I'll know who it is, but I probably won't know the song name, or I might know the song name and not the artist, or I might know nothing. I just know when I
Yeah.
like a good music.
That
So I guess I can see that.
And then Space Tacos is saying it has to be a top 10, not a top 1.
I don't disagree, man. Just saying Mars Attacks hurts me. Just knowing like Mars Attacks, American Psycho, Baby Driver. Like, God, there's so many good ones.
Yeah, primarily what I have stuck around with is like horror movies. So like this whole Saw series, I actually saw that in theaters when they opened.
Nice. Have you seen Terrifier?
Never heard of that one.
What? Jesus. It's only the most popular series of horror movies coming out right now.
Drag Me to Hell is a really good horror movie as well.
We just got a copy of that, actually. We have a
Yeah.
DVD collection. We just got one.
That's a personal favorite of mine, but then also I would probably say like mine might be like Cloud Atlas. Have you guys seen that one?
I've not seen that one.
Is that
Oh,
a documentary
wow.
about AWS or?
That's what I should have done. That's
pretty
what-
much the only movie I expect Chris to have seen at this point.
Facts.
Wow, the one movie that one of the few movies I recall you guys haven't heard of before.
I mean, it sounds like a mashup documentary with, like AWS and MITRE and Cloud Atlas.
I just found out that there's a MITRE office next door to me, and I just never realized it was the same MITRE. Just didn't put two and two together.
Better go knock on that door.
like it's a
Dude,
sci-fi
I've thought
movie.
about it. Just
Yeah,
saying,
so, like,
hey.
Yeah, so Cloud Atlas is basically about like reincarnation is basically what it comes down to.
Okay.
And so it's just really moving. But then also like it goes through like different character profiles, and this is where like I think Tom Hanks did
There
a
was
really good job at changing characters rapidly throughout the entire series. I think it's really cool.
Huh.
And there's
Hardcore
another
Henry.
movie, I can't remember what it is, but it's like a universe inside of a universe kind of style. I forget what it's called, but
No clue.
it's kind of similar to that too. Like I think this is a hard movie to follow. And so you really have to pay attention and keep track of it all in order to even understand what's happening. That's one of the things I like about the movie is that it actually requires like you
I
to
like
think
stuff
about
like that. You have to pay attention, yeah.
So
So-
you're saying
Have
it
you
has a multiverse?
It's
Or
not
do they
really
just make
multiverse.
they made a sub-universe almost like living in a simulation?
No, it's more like in one life he was this particular type of person or otherwise, and then in the next life he was a different type of person.
Oh, following.
And
Gotcha.
and it kind of goes through like an entire like
Reincarnation
life
cycle.
lessons kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Inception, yeah, I think that was the name of that movie. Yeah, see somebody.
Oh my goodness.
I think that's it.
Wow. Have you seen Hardcore Henry?
Never heard of that either. I'm
So-
making a list right now.
Hardcore Henry is completely shot in first person, and the main character doesn't talk. And it's an action movie, but it's like a comedy action, right? So imagine like he's doing John Wick action scenes, but he's doing it as in like an untrained, just regular, like average Joe. So like at one point, someone tosses him a grenade, and he's like, "Oh!" Like he just looks at it and goes, like you can tell he freaks out and throws it into a truck and runs away.
Now, hang on a second. Chris may not know who John Wick is, though.
Oh my god, that's a good point.
I mean,
Chris is quiet
I
because
have
he
Google
doesn't
at
know
my
who John Wick
fingertips.
is.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Imagine action sequences
I know
that
who The
are
Rock
really
is.
funny, but without any dialogue from the main character. It is so good. It is one of I've watched that movie so many times.
And Cam also says Shutter Island. That's another one I'm adding to my
Yes.
list here too.
If you like suspense, yes. Yes.
And then I'll just have to like provide like weekly updates. Like, okay, I got this movie done this week for everybody.
Yeah, that's what we need you to post in the accountability channel is your movie of the week and then your takeaways from that movie when you finish it.
What I love.
I thought John Wick was an actor, not a movie.
No,
No,
Keanu Reeves is the
he's
actor.
a character.
You know Keanu Reeves at least, right?
I don't pay attention to actors
It's a character
Neo from
played
the
by
Matrix.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, Neo from the Matrix is Keanu Reeves. The guy from
thank you for joining
Cyberpunk
us today for our
2077.
AMA open stage here. B-Dubs is going to close this out.
Really, you know, the title is AMA Open Stage, but really this is an intervention on Chris's movie collection
Yeah,
or
That's
lack
what it
of.
seems like.
And it's crazy too because Chris is like, I've never seen movies, and I'm over here. I have a 4 terabyte hard drive where I'm backing up hundreds of DVDs so I can never lose them because I don't trust streaming services.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, Enemy of the State. That sounds interesting. Oh, I also did see what was it? Olympus Has Fallen. That was another one I've seen.
You know, that year it's so funny. There were 2 movies in 1 year about the White House being attacked and the bodyguard of the president having to protect him. It was Olympus Has Fallen and another movie. It was like they didn't talk. No one knew this was happening, but 2 studios released almost the exact same movie in 1 year.
I mean, hey, AI be AI.
Right. I mean, yeah, it was literally like the only difference was that one had a bit like the tones had shifted. Like one had a little bit of a funnier tone and the other was way more serious.
There's also like a apocalyptic movie that Will Smith was in that I really liked too.
Oh, yeah. It was I Am Legend. Yeah.
That's
I'm
also
Legend.
another really good one.
And it was based off the Omega Man.
I'm looking at the IMDb website. That's the only reason I was able to identify that.
Oh
It
my
was based
gosh.
off of an older movie called Omega Man, where it's essentially the exact same story, but they decided to change the name of it because the book was also called Omega Man. They just changed it to I Am Legend, but it is literally the same. Like it is the same. Like they bought the rights to the book and then just changed the name.
Yes,
White House Down. That was the other one. Yeah, 2 movies released the same year about the same crap.
Yes.
I have seen quite a few of the horror movies in particular. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't do
horror
horror,
movies.
but I like thriller.
Oh, so Terrifier. What I was saying. It's like Saw. Like if you like the gory horror movies, like I mean, Terrifier is like it made my stomach sick. I've watched horror movies since I was 6 years old, and my stomach was turning at Terrifier 1, 2, and 3. So it's like it's a slasher. But the reason I brought it up is because the guy who actually plays the slasher is from Huntsville. And I thought that was cool. Like people have been posting in the Art the Clown and Terrifier fan groups that if they live in Huntsville, every once in a while someone will go to a thrift store and find him in a yearbook and get him to sign it.
Well, and I'm trying to find it now. Like one of the original like Exorcist movies.
The Exorcist.
Yeah, there was one that it was based on like an old black and white one. I believe. But yeah, I'm skimming through to see if I can find it here. Also, like the Chucky series, but then also there's Megan.
I wasn't a fan of either
anything
one of those,
with
honestly.
dolls that is a horror movie. That's yeah.
Dolls don't bug me. You know what horror movies I hate?
My
Supernatural.
wife collects dolls as well, so
Ha.
we literally have a creepy clown like up in the corner of one of the rooms.
That's funny. Well, I collect oddities and curiosities, so I'm sure I have things that would freak you out.
Yeah, growing up, my sister had shelves all across the top of her room, or like a shelf, and she had those porcelain-headed dolls. Like,
Yeah, my aunt had those.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of dolls.
Terrifying. Yes. Dolls don't really bother me as much though, just because unless it's AI, it has to be a supernatural type thing, and I don't care for supernatural horror because, you know, from personal beliefs, I don't believe in the supernatural, so it doesn't bother me.
But
What does
Super-
bother me is like home invasion, like The Strangers and Hush and stuff like that, like serial killers, people
Elm
with no
Street.
special powers.
But Supernatural, the TV show, is great.
I do want to watch that. I do want to watch it. I like stuff when it's like that. Like, I like supernatural elements. I love movies that have like fighting demons and stuff like that as action movies and stuff like that. But it's just when you're trying to scare me with, you know, The Nun or with Annabelle, it's not going to happen.
And Chris is
kinda
over
saw-
there typing in, what is Supernatural, the TV show?
I'm not even. No, I've done so much typing already. I find it hilarious. Both Space Tacos and other people in chat, like Cam, is also like, I don't do horror movies. I'm out of dolls.
Yeah, I'm no dolls. No, thank you.
I'm way more apt to watch those types of movies in particular. Also, Brexy says, I Am Legend has wrong ending.
Yeah, it is. There were two endings, and they chose they made two different endings for it, and they chose the one that they thought people would like the most, and it sucked.
Ooh, a more recent movie that we did watch was Smile. I think it
I
was
do
Smile
want to
2
see
that came out.
Smile. I've heard Smile is like everyone talked mad crap about that movie until it came out, and everyone's like, "I was wrong. That movie's awesome." So now I want to see it.
The Ring?
The Ring's good.
Yes,
That's a classic.
The Ring. That's a movie.
Does that have to do with Lord of the Rings?
No.
No,
Okay,
it's based
I'm listing
off.
it separate.
I think
What was
it's
the
based
original
off
called?
Asian.
Yeah, it was a Japanese horror movie.
Yeah.
And I can't remember what it was called, but they Americanized it and called it The Ring. That's the have you heard the old like "you will die in 7 days" phone call thing?
Yeah, and
That's from
the
The
movie
Ring.
the movie that I was trying to refer to earlier was The Exorcism of Emily Rose.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
really good one.
Yeah, that one is
Which is a little different from The Exorcist.
Yeah.
a little bit.
Just a little.
Grok
Tad
was
bit.
able to help me with that one.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, The Exorcism of Emily Rose is pretty good.
Yeah, that kept me up at night. I mean, I was younger at the time.
Horror movies typically just don't bother me unless they get my paranoia going. Like I'm a pretty paranoid person, so like the moment I think someone's outside my house, I'm horrified.
Oh God.
Like I used to live in the middle of the woods with my parents because that's where I was born and raised, and I've always been
Well, now we
paranoid
know
my
how to get
entire life.
to priceless pancakes now.
Yeah, dude, no. People
Just like put
work
some
used to ask-
figurines out on the road.
People at work used to literally ask me, "Why are you so paranoid?" And I would go, "Well, I am your only cybersecurity guy. Would you rather me not be?"
I mean, it's a good point. I mean, there's probably a reason why. I want to watch the robot TV show and Supernatural too.
The robot TV show. I don't know that. I know Supernatural. The robot?
Yeah, and I do have Enemy of the State added to my list here as well, Jasmine.
Is Enemy
I
of the
like-
State? Hold on. Is that the one? I'm not going to say anything. If I don't want to accidentally ruin the ending. I'm not going to say anything. I'll have to look it up and see if that's the one I'm thinking of.
I think I saw some of the original
Grudge, yes.
Grudges, and I really didn't care for it, to be honest.
Oh, well, fair enough. The Ring and The Grudge are very similar, so you might not care for The Ring if you didn't like The Grudge. It's the Japanese style humor. Japanese style horror.
Yeah, and Cam, you don't like horror movies, but you think Smile is great. Like
Mr.
I think the
Robot,
new Smile one was
No,
the
no.
top.
Cam said he can do horror movies, but he's out on dolls.
Oh, okay. I read that wrong then.
Yes.
Also,
Words are hard.
that's fine. I'm just happy you can read, Chris.
Hey, words
You
are
obviously
hard.
can't watch movies. At least you can read a book.
Oh gosh.
Read
I
a
mean, he
book.
does read NIST docs.
So say,
I
how
don't know
many
about
books do you
books.
think he actually has?
Okay, wait. No, how many books does he have that he's actually read? That's a different list.
No, hold on. Let's
Read
be fair.
for
Let's not do
entertainment.
that because if you asked me the same question about my Steam library, I'd also be very sad.
Um, I mean, I probably have no less than 70 books, and I have like 7 of them on my desk right now. But I have an entire thing, like after I read through a book, I feel really guilty about keeping it. So I try to like donate them to the library or give them away. Because like if I'm not going to go back to it, like I feel kind of guilty like holding on to it to sit and collect dust. I feel bad for the book.
My wife
Books
has
have feelings too.
We have several bookshelves in her room. She probably has 200 plus.
Yep.
I mean, for the longest time, like I was completing like maybe 3 a month. So
Honestly, you know
Yeah.
what's really funny is I write all the time, whether it be documentation, whether it be policies, and I also write a lot of like short horror stories and stuff like that. And people always tell me, they're like, that's really awesome. You did really good. Like, what's your influence? I'm like, I don't know. I don't read.
Hey Cam, here's just a heads up. You may not want to attend our October, Halloween meeting.
Uh-oh.
Because our meeting falls on the 30th.
That's funny.
Because now we know. Dolls and possessed children.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Cam, there's this new movie, another newish movie came out last year. If anyone has not seen it, I cannot recommend it enough. It's called Late Night with the Devil. It's had like $100,000 budget, and it's one of the best horror movies I've seen in the last 10 years, including ones with like, $10 million budgets. Like $100,000, practical effects, all based in the 70s, and it's like a talk show. And it is just it was unreal how good this movie is. And for $100,000 budget, they knocked it out of the park. Like, I highly recommend Late Night with the Devil if you're into like
time for movies.
I do not.
That should be the
I
question
don't
here.
anymore. These are all so a lot of them I make time for. Like the Jurassic World, I planned way ahead to have one night where I could not have anything going on and go see it. And then I watch them with my wife sometimes. Used to, I watched at least one movie a day, but then I became an adult. And that got a lot harder to do.
Space Tacos bought it by accident. For A Walk to Remember. But never actually watched it.
Huh.
Interesting. Very, very fascinating. We are coming up to the top of the hour here, and then also I was going to drop this link again for Summit 7 going live here in a couple minutes for the CUI hotline.
I will be there.
But any final last words or otherwise, B-dubs?
Great stream talking about movies, growing your list of things to do. Come on.
Yeah, I see.
How much longer can we make it?
Let's work through this list first. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I have 10 movies on the list. So
everyone come up with your top 10 favorite movies and send them to us.
We'll see about that. But yeah.
And
no
we
promises.
need you we need you posting in the accountability channel so we can hold you accountable.
That's funny.
What about you, Rania?
I
Final last words?
am just attempting to plug away, finish this week out strong. It's been a long, busy week at work. But
bam. Well, you're close to the weekend.
Almost done.
I know. Maybe I'll make time to watch a movie.
You know who won't?
I'm going to have to. At least the problem is I'll watch these, but still not be able to recall them. So, that's the hard part.
Well, if they can't hold your attention, then they weren't worth watching, right?
I mean,
no.
I'm just bad at the recall portion. Space Tacos, watch more movies, and then only 10. Oh dear. Only 10? I probably watch like maybe 10 movies a year on average.
Well, we've got your next year planned out.
Already, and I didn't even list them all there. What about you, Priceless Pancakes?
No, just happy to be here and talk to everybody. Glad I could deliver some kind of value earlier. That makes me happy.
Yeah, now we know you have, a whole fascination around movies. Also, that Mars Attacks, which is going to be the first one I try to look out for.
Yes.
And then also on top of that, apparently you collect oddities and creepy stuff.
Yeah, I'll have to show y'all at some point. I have like a giant apothecary cabinet from the 1800s that's full of all sealed original chemicals, including a big bottle of pure powdered cyanide.
Well, now we have to redact the
Interesting.
No, hey, that's legal. There's nothing illegal about it. That's why I own it. And it's double bagged because I don't want accidents.
Yeah, and so I just dropped the link there in chat, Brexy. So Summit 7, every single Friday, they have their CUI hotline, and it's starting here in just a few seconds. You can actually call the number and ask questions around CMMC or whatever, really. They just have an open, Q&A. So, yeah, definitely go check that out. But yeah, thank you guys for hopping in. A little bit off topic from GRC, but that's also what this AMA open stage is about, especially on Fridays, is to go a little bit off topic, share, our wins and, have this conversation itself. But yeah, thank you guys for hopping in here. Also, see you guys next week. We do have that accountabilities channel now. And yes, Space Tacos, I only have 10 movies on my need to watch list. Let me work through this list first, okay? We'll start a database here, okay? A spreadsheet, all right? I'll just start a public spreadsheet people could start adding things to. But yeah, you guys have a great weekend. Have a great rest of your Friday. See you guys in Discord, GRC Mafia.
See y'all.
Are you looking to break into GRC or cybersecurity or simply level up your career? Hi, I'm Brittany White, better known as B-Dubs. Discover insights and actionable advice at brittwhite.io, where I drop a GRC-related article every Monday morning with a video read-along from my YouTube channel. Visit brittwhite.io today to explore articles to empower your hacker mindset in GRC, and sign up for my free newsletter to receive them straight to your inbox. Are you worried about cyber threats but don't have an enterprise budget? I also work with small and medium-sized businesses, bringing them practical, affordable cybersecurity solutions so they can focus on and exceed in their mission. Visit meet.brittwhite.io today to learn more and schedule a free consultation.
Want to actually learn cloud security? And I mean, not just pass a test, but actually learn how to defend and attack real environments? Cyber's one-click labs let you exploit real AWS Lambda functions, escalate IAM privileges, and respond to incidents in live environments. You'll learn how to securely configure cloud resources, create your own custom incident response playbooks, and learn how to pen test cloud infrastructure to find real vulnerabilities before attackers do. Visit cyber.com to join thousands of cloud security practitioners and a growing community, and start your first hands-on lab for free today. Or use coupon code StudyGRC for 10% off our premium memberships. That's cybr.com.
Do you love cybersecurity and GRC? Do you like analogies stretched further than my hairline? Then do I have a channel for you. Hi, my name is Cameron, also known as Cam, and I want to invite you to check out and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Cam Goddess, where I dive into various topics, frameworks, terms, and foundational knowledge within the broad categories of cybersecurity and GRC. I'm passionate about these things and about taking complex concepts and making them more easily understandable, more easily defined. Everyone is a nerd about something, so come, nerd, learn, and grow with me.